Since 1845, when Queen's College, later to become Queen's University, opened its doors in Belfast, the world has changed utterly. And that transformation, both in terms of the university and the wider world, particularly in politics, is perhaps best illustrated by the journey that women have undertaken within our campus and in our society. For the first 33 years, the new college in Belfast had men-only enrolment. And it wasn't until 1916 that the first female academic was appointed. There were other pioneers along the way, including the Riddle sisters, who established the first halls of residence for women in 1913. Their legacy is now known as Riddle Hall and is a major conference and event space on the university campus. Fast forward to today, we have Hillary Rodham Clinton at the helm as our Chancellor. A former President of Ireland, Mary McAleese, is a former Pro-Chancellor of the university, and many of our academics and senior management are women. This remarkable turnaround didn't happen overnight, but its journey was recently recognised when it became the first university on the island of Ireland, and only the second in the UK, to receive the prestigious Advanced Higher Education's Athena Swan Gold Award. It positions Queen's as a leader in gender equality in academia, an influence that goes beyond the sector. The award is a result of 25 years of hard work, with more than 3 times the percentage of women professors today than in 1999. The university has ambitions to reach 40% by 2030. And the ambition doesn't stop there. The university is committed to an ambitious plan to continue its sustained and long-term approach to gender equality, which will improve access to higher education for disadvantaged schoolgirls, showcase gender equality research across Queen's, and launch international leadership programmes.
As a member of Senate, I was on the panel which interviewed Sir George Bain for the post of Vice-Chancellor. And I remember I asked him, if you were appointed to as Vice-Chancellor, what would you do about the gender imbalance at Queen's University? And that was the start of the seed of determination, because George did do something about it. You know, a number of months later, he brought some senior women together, and he asked us to pull women together, a small group of women, and see what we could do about creating a solution to this problem. And I always remember him saying, now don't bring me problems, bring me solutions. And obviously the more successful we became, the higher our profile, the more women came to join us. And we had the most amazing group of women supporting Women's Forum. And I have to say men. I was surprised at the support that we got from the men of the university. But I have to say that while being Pro-Chancellor made a difference, it couldn't have been a difference without the 100% support of the Vice-Chancellor. We were so lucky to have Sir George Bain leading the university at that time.
Objectives of the Gender Initiative were simply to implement the findings of the Women's Forum report. And those were ambitious, and many. There were 12, I seem to remember, and the mentoring of academic women was a very important one, which connects, I think, with your memories, Karen, of the International Women's Day lunches. As we walked around Queen's, we saw very few women. Queen Victoria in the Great Hall, a very few other women on the walls. We wanted women to see on the walls people they might become. I think we just have to be aware that quick wins may not last forever, that where gender equality is concerned, there's a lot of struggle to stay where you are.
We undertook a piece of research to demonstrate the beneficial effects of the mentoring programme. And we were able to show that women who went through the mentoring programme were more likely to progress more rapidly in their careers than a control group of women who had not taken part in the mentoring program. I wanted to empower women and supportive men to deliver on gender equality, because you can have the best policy in the world, but if it's not believed in, and if it's not implemented, and if it's not put into practice, then there's no point in having the best policy in the world.